Welcome back to the final match of the Pepsi Red, White, and Blue Open here from North Rock Lanes in Wichita, Kansas. Speaking of North Rock Lanes, our thanks go out to these two gentlemen, Mike Light and Frank DeSocio, the proprietor and general manager here at North Rock Lanes. Always a great venue to come out to.
It really is. Boy, those guys have been friends to us in the PBA for a long time.
I want to thank those two guys and all the sponsors of the PBA, including Pepsi, for putting on this tournament. There is Mike Scroggins, 6 Lumber Liquidators PBA Tour titles, 2 of them majors. Wayne Garber in his first televised show, seeking his first tour title.
Yeah. Go ahead, say it. Say it.
4-bagger.
There you go.
Time now for Mike Scroggins' Bio Blast. 6 PBA Tour titles in his 18 years on the tour. He went 12 years between his first and second victories, between 92 and 04, winless. And then his last win, probably his biggest, the 66th U.S. Open back in spring of 09.
My goodness. A little Yahtzee action for Scroggy.
Yeah, speaking of tough.
Yeah, party may be at Scroggy's tonight.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, winning tournaments out here on the Lumber Liquidators PBA Tour, no easy task. Wayne Garber had to beat Walter Ray Williams Jr., and it took him all the way to a roll-off to do that. Now he's looking at Mike Scroggins, a 2-time major champion winner and 5-bagger from his opponent.
Scroggins dropped 2 300 games this week during qualifying. Here's Garber, bottom of the 5th. Big, powerful shot there.
Well, he hasn't missed the pocket all day. 4-pin the first frame, then a double, a ringing 10 in the 4th, followed with another strike. So it's not like this guy hasn't bowled well today. I mean, you think about all of the pressure in making your first telecast ever, then having to take on a guy like Walter Ray, and quite honestly, Wayne Garber has been flawless.
He sought some TV advice from Jason Couch and Tony Reyes, and they both said it's going to be over before you know it. Next thing you know, you're going to be in the 9th frame. Try and slow it down and slow yourself down.
Yes! Well, that's the worst breaking bowling for a right-hander. Solid 8 when your ball is absolutely perfect in the 1-3 pocket. He's working on a strike, trying to get back into this, and watch the bowling ball, the deflection of the pins, go right by the 8-pin. Just an absolute perfect shot.
He's got to regroup here. Pegs the 8.
That's just a bad break, Rob. Plain and simple.
Freaking confident.
So here is Scroggins. Scroggins looking for 6 in a row. Crack open a 6-pack. The breaks are going Scroggy's way.
Mike Scroggins signed a new contract with a ball company this season. He said it took him a couple of weeks to dial in the ball reaction. Different bowling balls from different manufacturers react differently. Took him a little bit of time to dial in the equipment just right for him and his game. Guess what? He's done it.
Scroggins gets the extra point for the touchdown. Up 51. And it's not like Wayne Garber has bowled poorly by any stretch here in the title match.
All bad breaks. The 4-pin was his only marginal shot in the first frame. He could easily have gone 9 spare 5-bagger. So the possible 249. Unfortunately, Scroggins is already in the 250s.
Randy and I fired up the Go RVing on the Road RV. Next week, we are in the Bay Area, Dublin, California. Earl Anthony's Dublin Bowl for the Earl Anthony Memorial Classic, live next Sunday, 1 Eastern. And then off to Vegas, Red Rocks for the PBA Tournament of Champions, Sunday, January 24th, live, 1 Eastern.
And you can see that ball checked just a little early on him. Drifts high for a 4-pin. Absolutely no carry this game. Mike Scroggins on cruise control.
Garber picks up the spare, takes a seat. And here's Mike Scroggins. Mike Scroggins has bowled 29 career 300 games, 2 of them coming this week right here at North Rock Lanes. It has been done 20 times on television.
And the last guy to do it?
Rhino Page, April of '09. He did that at the Japan Cup, the Daido Japan Cup.
For a cool $100,000.
Scroggins for 9. He's 3 away from perfection. The match is done. He has won the title. It's all now about the 300 game.
How about it? You got to have a little luck to bowl 300, and he's going to get it right here. Trip 6. Love it.
Garber, I'm almost embarrassed to say he's down 71 because it's not fair to say he's down that much. Strike there in the 9th. And now Garber will close this one out in the 10th and then sit down and watch the show. That is Mike Scroggins seeking a perfect game on television.
Just a little nugget. Mike Albee rolled 300 in this building.
Yep, in Wichita.
1993, and he's left-handed as well. Well, Wayne Garber's got a lot to be proud of this week. He bowled just phenomenally, taking out the greatest ever in Walter Ray Williams Jr. in a 2-frame roll-off. He's got nothing to be embarrassed about. What a great showing for this man who's been through so much.
We've been surrounded, another nice drop there. We've been surrounded by a lot of feel-good stories lately in the PBA. At the end of the '09 year, it's Tom Smallwood winning his first tour title, which just happened to be a major at the PBA World Championships. Smallwood, a former GM auto worker who was laid off, made the PBA Tour, and wins a major as his first title. And now Garber with a wonderful showing here in Wichita and closing it out on a nice note. And a good round of applause for him, well deserved. I'd like to see the big man back on the lanes as the 2010 campaign continues here on ESPN. 229, I mean, nothing to be ashamed of at all.
No, and it easily could have been 290. One break by tripping a 4-pin. The other 2 was a solid 8 and a ring and 10 that could have struck easily.
And now we shift to the story. Mike Scroggins, 3 strikes away from a $10,000 bonus for rolling a 300 game on television. It's only been done 20 times.
Come on, Scroggy.
No! Messenger? Oh, the love tap. Denied a Bo Derek in a 300 game with a 7-pin that would not go down. Well, one of my things on my bucket list remains.
covering the 300 game. Yeah, that's a good shot. It's just a little weak 7, though. Maybe missed it just a hair at the bottom. You saw his follow through go a little bit to the right. That's usually an indication of a little bit of an early turn, and that caused that 4-pin not to jump out of the channel and get that 7.
Oh, 7. You're going to be like that, are you? What a great run. Mike Scroggins, tour title, number 7 for Scroggy.
Good. Thanks, man.
His first win of the season after coming in 9th at the PBA World Championship, and we'll be back after this to wrap up the inaugural Pepsi Red, White, and Blue Open presented by the USBC.